They talking about a freaking end time. We are in that shit. We already in that shit. What do you mean? You don't see what the hell going on in this world? These people have lost their fucking mind. They have lost their fucking mind. You can't fix this shit. It's like a fucking apocalypse, like fucking doomsday in this bitch. And guess what? Motherfuckers don't care. People are dropping, dying left and right. From my perspective, from what I'm seeing, you got people in Chicago getting hit with tear gases and shit, bombs. People are finding bomb threats packages. They gotta close off shit. Like, we ain't never had none of this shit before. We ain't never had none of this shit before. I don't know what people seeing, but I can tell you this: motherfuckers' lives is at risk. Life have never been so dangerous and so at risk. Now more than ever, bro. Honestly, to tell you the truth, time's up. I've been saying it, and I've been telling y'all, a lot of people ain't gonna make it. Can't you see? A lot of people ain't making it.
A New York man now accused of building and stashing homemade bombs across Manhattan, including on active subway tracks, as you see right there, as well as residential rooftops. Michael Gann was charged with manufacturing at least 7 of these improvised explosive devices using chemicals he had bought online, according to investigators. Authorities say his alleged actions, including throwing an IED onto the Williamsburg Bridge subway tracks and having explosives, some with shotgun shells, above Manhattan apartment buildings. Stay with us. We'll be back in 90 seconds.
Well, this just in. We have a Fox News alert from Brooke Taylor. You won't believe this. DHS is confirming that an Afghan national was arrested Tuesday after posting a video of himself on TikTok indicating he was building a bomb with an intended target of the Fort Worth area. Mohammed Dawood Al-Okazai is charged at the state level with making a terroristic threat. According to DHS, listen to this. He came to the United States as part of Operation Allies Welcome. So here you have it. This happened Tuesday. Texas Department of Public Safety. This is a second Afghan national, second one this week. Operation Allies Welcome. He had a terror plot. We know it comes the same week that deranged individual, that alleged assassin, took out 2 of our heroic National Guard, came here on the same program, Operation Allies Welcome, a program that we were assured time and time again by Mayorkas, by Jen Psaki, by Joe Biden himself was safe and secure. But here we have a second data point in 1 week that it was not safe, it was not secure. And we've got to look very hard at this program as President Trump is vowing to make change.
Here we go again. This is another sign and another glimpse of what's coming to New York City. This man was walking around in NYC with a bomb strapped to his chest. Apparently it was a fake one though. And apparently he was walking around and someone questioned him and said, "Hey, yo, take that off. What are you doing?" He said no. It was a whole fight and a whole argument. See, y'all don't understand the hell gates that y'all don't open up in this city. You don't understand the hell gates that you just fucking open up. Now we have Muslims walking around with bombs, fake bombs strapped to their chest and wearing their flags proudly. But ain't nobody see nothing wrong with that. We didn't see this shit before until now. Oh, you haven't seen nothing yet. You haven't seen nothing yet. This is just the beginning, and we got more to come because there's more shit going down worse than this.
That car went right in front of us and we almost got hit, bro. What's going on? I can't hear you. What's going on? I can't hear you. You're gonna have to give me a second. I can't open the door without another officer here. We're almost there, okay? What's going on? Huh? You what?
Shared the surveillance video of what she says were some of the most terrifying moments of her life.
Pushed me up against the glass, grabbed the back of my neck and my crotch area, and I was screaming for help.
Tara remembers the man being very strong, not saying anything, just making noises. At one point, she manages to break free.
And when I finally kind of did, then that's when he hit me and tackled me to the ground.
They tumble out of view, and that's when she says her cries for help were finally answered by a man down the sidewalk who jumped into action.
He was kind of on top of the guy, and he was just hitting him in the head over and over and over.
Tara says her attacker finally got up and just walked off down the street as if nothing happened. Still stunned, she called police, but by the time they arrived, the man in the video was long gone. LAPD says it's an ongoing sexual battery investigation and believe the man is homeless, but they haven't made any arrests.
Nothing, yeah, so he's probably still out on the streets. It's scary to think that, yeah, he's still out there.
Tara says the incident has forever changed her.
Well, now I am no longer outside by myself when there is nobody around. I always carry mace. I have a stun gun. You just have to be prepared, and I'm constantly looking over my shoulder.
And wants to share her story in hopes of warning others to always be on guard.
I hope it never does to anyone, but you have to be aware and prepared.
Here. My brother, appreciate. What did I say? I was a man. Y'all said I was a man, so come outside. Come outside for real. Like, dead ass. Like, come outside. What we doing? I'm not understanding.
Family of the man found dead at a Waukesha County golf course is pushing police for answers. A warning, the details in this story may be difficult to hear. First responders found Tori Medley hanging from a tree at the Brookfield Hills golf course near I-94 and Moreland Road back on November 13th. As 12 News' Hannah Hilliard explains, his family is now demanding transparency.
The family of 39-year-old Tori Medley not letting his death go unnoticed, speaking with 12 News just days ago.
I just wanted people to know that he had a name. Yeah. He was a really good person, a good man, and he had a family that loved him incredibly.
Now they've hired an attorney, William Sultan.
Regardless of what the ultimate conclusion is here, the family deserves to know what actually happened.
Standing alongside local NAACP representatives Friday in search of answers.
On Portland, between Pinehurst and Walgreens, callers thought they saw someone deceased.
It was a little more than 2 weeks ago. A driver on Moreland Road spotted Medley hanging from a tree at this Brookfield golf course. The scene not sitting right with his family.
That day, police believe the death to be a suicide.
What do you want to see from them?
Sure, the main thing we want is information. We'd like to know what the status of the investigation is and what investigative steps they have taken.
Brookfield police tell 12 News investigators have been reviewing surveillance footage. And right now, none of that video reviewed, quote, substantiates probable cause of a crime being committed.
Can we get a meeting with your chief investigator and the medical examiner's office so that we can learn exactly the nature and extent of the injuries, so that the family can maybe go out and get a second opinion about exactly what happened.
If it was suicide, we'll accept that. But if it was something else, we'll accept that too. We just need to know that all I's have been dotted, T's have been crossed, and it's been fully reviewed and investigated, which is only fair.
In Brookfield, Hannah Hilliard, WYSN 12 News.
The police chief says they're providing, quote, regular and consistent updates to the Medley family. Sultan questioned that when we asked on Friday. 12 News has been covering this story for more than 2 weeks. You can watch more of our interview
with a knife and a random, unprovoked stabbing in Melbourne. A woman attacked from behind by another woman with a knife and left with...
Just imagine you're walking down the street, scrolling through social media, being distracted by the Epstein files, and boom, your left lung goes out because someone crept up behind you and stabbed you in the left lung. This video is brought to you by Situational Awareness. What's up, guys? It's Sequence Henry here, aka Run If It's Ronin, and I'm back with another review video. Like I always talk about, situational awareness is key.
Now to that horrifying attack in Brooklyn. Police say a man beat a building super so badly that he later died at his home.
It was all the result of some kind of confrontation over alleged stolen packages there. And this morning, a person of interest is in custody.
No matter what happened, it's a horrifying crime. Phil Tate has been out on the scene all morning long. And Phil, you actually spoke with an eyewitness who saw all of this as it happened.
Yeah, good morning. I spoke with a neighbor who is simply devastated. She tells me that she saw this entire ordeal, what started as a verbal dispute that unfortunately ended in a brutal attack. But she says this is a part of an ongoing issue at the building of stolen packages. She said that that alleged thief had showed up to the building yesterday when the super had confronted him, but also made threats to return to kill him and his wife. Now, this morning, cops tell us that they do have a 30-year-old person of interest in their custody that's now being questioned. Detectives are looking into if the person that the 41-year-old super confronted was someone that was in fact stealing packages and whether the super was attempting to remove him from the building's lobby. Now, investigators were on scene here yesterday at the Flatbush building searching for any clues. They did recover the suspect's scooter that was left outside. Now, for the super's neighbor, she tells me the chaos that she saw as the attacker showed no mercy.
My super tried to restrain him. He had him on the gate and was trying to restrain him while his wife was calling the cops. And the thief took his iPhone and started repeatedly giving him blows to the head.
How many times would you say he hit him?
Maybe 8 times. He was bleeding profusely. He went back home about, I would say around 10:30. I just heard his wife screaming for help. We ran into her apartment and he was face down on the bathroom floor. We gave CPR until the ambulance came, but unfortunately they let us know that he was pronounced dead.
Yeah, this is just a devastating story, and neighbors tell me that they believe that this could have been avoided, calling on the landlord for beefed up security, even letting the authorities in the neighborhood know what's going on here. Important to note that the victim did have trauma to the head. Unfortunately, he did die at a local hospital. We are still waiting to hear back from the medical examiner's office on an official cause of death. We're live in Flatbush this morning. I'm Phil Tate, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
And more breaking news this time in Northwest Miami-Dade, where a woman is caught on camera stabbing another woman inside of a restaurant. Deputies say this all began when the suspect asked the victim for some money. CBS 2's Miami's Anna McAllister joining us live from the scene in Northwest 119th Street. Anna, what's the latest in this story?
Jim, it all unfolded here at the restaurant behind me, Fritanga Pinolandia. Earlier this afternoon around 2:30, deputies say, like you mentioned, one woman, she approached another woman asking her for money, and then things started getting physical. I want to take you now to this first piece of video. This is surveillance video from inside of the restaurant. It shows these two women getting very physical with each other after the suspect was denied money from the victim. The manager here says that they were arguing outside not only today but all throughout the week, and that they actually ended up just coming in here today and starting to get into that physical fight after the suspect was denied money from the victim. Now I want to take you to a second piece of video. This is from Chopper 4. It shows an aerial view of the scene here at Northwest 11th Ave and Northwest 119th Street. Again, this happening shortly after 2:30 this afternoon. The manager of this restaurant Like I mentioned, he says that these two women, they've been fighting outside of the restaurant for days, but today the one woman, he says, stabbed the other with scissors inside of his business in front of his staff and customers.
This is a problem that's been happening in Miami-Dade. We have a huge problem with the homeless, and the police doesn't do anything. We need help. Our business is getting worse with the situation that we have in Florida.
And Ruiz says that they did have to close the business for about 4 hours today. As for the victim, we are told by deputies that she is in stable condition in the hospital. And as for that suspect, we are told that she was taken into custody. We're still working to learn more details about both the suspect and the victim. And as we learn more, Jim, of course, we'll update you on air and online. For now, reporting live from Northwest Miami-Dade, Anna McAllister, CBS News, Miami.
Tonight, police continue to search for a suspect in a deadly shooting at a child's birthday party in California. This happened last night in Stockton, east of San Francisco. Police say someone opened fire at a banquet hall where at least 100 people were gathered. The victims who died were 8, 9, 14, and 21 years old. 11 other people were hurt. Police call this a targeted attack.
Because we encourage the community to speak up. If you use your voice, it's not snitching. Tell the truth.
Investigators have not